Welcome back to Arcade Spirits. It's been a hot second since we looked at our stats, so I wanted to look at our stats. And it turns out we have been doing a bad job of hanging out with Gavin and Teo and Percy, but Gavin's the one who's here right now. So I'm glad that I chose to hang out with Gavin kind of on a whim. And you can tell because he's like a quarter the score that Naomi has. Oops. Anyway, in the last episode, we said we were going to help Gavin with this. We got told a spooky ghost story by Hamza, and then we said we were going to help Gavin with the auction. So here we are at the auction. I half expect mid-90s techno to start blasting as his slideshow begins. But nope, just pretty photos of old games.
Behold!
Look at these beautiful games. They could be yours, all yours. But before we dive right in, I'd like a moment of recognition for Donna Michaels, whose spirit inhabits these halls. We who are about to rescue her games do so out of respect for her and her passions. May her soul be at peace with her beloved arcade in good hands. I thought he didn't believe in that tall tale, or is he just being theatrical because that is the way of Hamza? Now then, shall we commence the auction, friends? I settle in and wait for Gavin to take an interest in the games on bid. Our next item up for bid. Oh hey, I recognize this. It's a joust, just like the one that I moved out to the floor 2 weeks ago. Gavin frowns at his tablet, confused. Why is this on Naomi's must-have list? We already own one of these. The bidding opens at a pittance, a mere $50. Gavin shakes his head, ready to let this slide by. She might want it for replacement parts. That machine breaks down a lot, right? Well, having a spare in storage would mean not needing to buy more parts for it.
Impressive.
Astute. A good reason to bid on it. I agree. Iris, give me a quick price check on the sum of all key components in a joust machine. As you wish, Mr. Cooper. Wait, do you have an Iris too?
I suppose.
I can't say that I like it, but yes, a premium Iris account. You have the free version, correct? I doubt it would be capable of a complex query such as this. Done. Individual components compounded together compile to $400. Gavin gets to his feet. $300, please.
Such fire!
Oh, at last, Gavin Cooper shows his fire. Will anyone step? $1,000 to complete my midway collection. Well, crap.
Hamza must consider this.
A curious leap. Gavin, tell me, why do you seek this game? Naomi's pride and joy is a fully restored joust, but it breaks down frequently. I want to keep her dream alive by giving her an organ donor. Oh, you have put Hamza in a strange position, you have. Between a collector craving her holy grail and a young girl's dreams.
Sold!
But Hamza must bow to fiscal forces that keep his fantasies afloat. Sold for $1,000. Seems once he hears a bid he likes, it's all over. No going once, going twice. However, as Hamza is not without a heart, I have a mostly working copy of that game in my personal stocks that I've been meaning to restore. Gavin Cooper, I grant it to you for free. Free?
Such is the iron will of Hamza.
Question it not. The collector sits, grumbling.
Thank you.
Hamza, you are most kind. I am capricious, but thank you for the praise all the same. Onward! Our next item for auction is this rather unique piece. And egads is that one ugly football game. It looks like the side art stickers weren't even put on straight. The white... I started to read ahead and then promptly couldn't read in the back. The white paint is totally uneven. The marquee's been broken. The monitors has a big ol' as-is note. The joysticks are 4 different clashing colors, and do I hear $40? Wait, I nudge Gavin, whispering, put a bid on it. Why, it's positively grotesque. I recognize the shape and the joystick colors. That's not really a football game, it's a TMNT. Naomi told me earlier that we needed one of those. I thought they only had the crappy 2-player one, but that's definitely a TMNT at heart. Aha! It's a cheaply done conversion. No doubt some fool thought he'd get more profits off a sports game and lazily chopped it up. It'd need restoration work, granted, but slowly he stands up.
I suppose
I'd be willing to take it for 40. Maybe we can salvage the monitor. Good, good. All games deserve a home, even the ugly ducklings. Are there any other bids? No? Not a one? Very well.
Sold.
To Gavin Cooper of the Funplex. Thank you. After Gavin sits down, I could swear I spotted Hamza wink at me. Does he know we just conned him? And is he okay with that?
impressive.
You know, Emmy, you're more knowledgeable about old arcade games than I thought you'd be. Well, my parents took me to arcades all the time back when I was a kid. I had a few favorites, like TMNT, Q*bert, and... And those were good times. Better times.
Very well.
Well, I suppose you can relive those good times a little, once Naomi restores that game. During your breaks and after work, please. Yes, sir. I recognize my demeanor as one of seriousness, but it's not like I'm anti-fun. I enjoy a pinball game or two, for that matter. I thought that was more of a challenge for the challenge, though. Order to chaos, developing mastery over the game, and so on. Which is fun for me. Fun is a highly variable concept from person to person. For example, undoubtedly, Naomi is going to have considerable fun restoring that TMNT back to its former glory, precisely because it is so mutilated. The Funplex provides fun in any form the visitor requires. That's my endgame, the goal I reach for. The tricky part, I've found, is balancing conflicting fun, ensuring as many dreams are realized as possible, despite reality being rather harsh about it all. We'll need to watch our budget today if we're going to optimize that fun. Do you understand? I guess being optimal is fun for you. I suppose it is at that.
Revel in the splendor.
Next, a rare find indeed. What would surely be the jewel of any collector's treasure trove, provided they are discerning collectors who appreciate such splendors. And the next game is a black and white driving game from 1970X. I give you Death Race, inspired by the movie of the same name and decorated with skulls. It sparked controversy nationwide.
Seriously?
That relic is seriously on Naomi's must-haves list? Absolutely not. Not only is an ancient artifact of a bygone age, I'd rather not have angry parents mad that little Timmy ran people over in a video game. They're gremlins, not humans. Very, very blurry little white blobs of gremlins. Doesn't matter, it won't earn, and earning is critical for a small arcade such as ours. It's a part of history, and important to Naomi. Okay, so it won't earn. But it's a legendary game, Gavin. Its importance in the lore of arcades is undeniable. More importantly, Naomi wants this game. You told me your dream is to support the dreams of others. Considering we got a Joust for free, and I got TMNT for pennies on the dollar, I think we can afford to make her dreams come true. You're right.
I hadn't intended.
I've been letting so many of her wishes slip by during this auction. Perhaps this is the ideal time to make it up to her and obtain a unique treasure. Hamza, the Funplex bids $250. Gadzooks. A find like that can't go for a paltry 250. I bid 300. 400. Consarn it, $500.
Such fire!
5. We have 5. Do we have any numbers above that? 6. 6 of one, half dozen of another. Tarnation. No one willing to match?
Sold!
It seems you have won yourself a piece of arcade history, Gavin Cooper. Sold. Satisfied, Gavin sits back down and offers me a curt nod of thanks. And that's everything on her list. Well, the must-haves and a few of the would-be-nices. Oh, his voice suddenly changed because I was doing the Pixelplex owner or whatever it said. Now to sit and wait while Hamza grinds his way. Nope, I keep doing the. Now to sit and wait while Hamza grinds his way through the rest of the stock. We can't start moving games out until the auction's complete. Naomi's not replying to texts. Can you go and find her? I'm sure she's around here somewhere. Let her know what we bought. Sure thing. Leaving the excitable auction master and his compatriots behind, I started wandering through the maze-like arcade of Donnawood's private collection. And that seems like as good a place as any to end this episode off. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye bye.